are just opinions, so don't take it personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like, you're an adult. Yeah. BWN Productions, mask plus props and custom work. If you want a monster name, contact BWN Productions. Fast custom shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Grab a cold one and get ready for the show. It's intended for mature audiences because we kid and joke. Boy God is here and so is Tom and Joe.
Nah, Joe ain't here. I don't know if you guys heard it, but we'll always hear like a and then for some reason Joe's screen just goes black, but by this time he knows what the deal is if it's just my big fat ass at first.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm
you're here. Glad to have you back, Joe. Let me see if I can get rid of the other one of you, which I can't, which is, I don't fucking get it. Anytime I ask them what the deal is, they say, oh, it's the internet connection, which is weird that it would affect something like that.
Who are you asking?
The people at Restream,
Oh,
like the contact us support shit.
the AI support.
No. I always say, like, you get that at first, then there's like, all right, well, we'll get you to a real person and you'll hear back from us.
Yeah, let me talk to a real engine.
Is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck happened. I made the original image for this fucking episode and then it was gone. There wasn't anything like, oh, you got a copyright strike, or which I don't even get how we could get a copyright strike, even though that one fucking prick said we took his whole movie and uploaded it, even though it was just a fucking review with a still from the movie for the fucking thumbnail. Fuck that dude. But yeah, I mean, it's fair use because we're talking about the fucking movie. So hey, here's the image from the movie that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
And we're drinking beer. At least I am. Shit, I was gonna say something deep and meaningful, but I guess I lost track of things. Getting old, Tom. And my body is failing me. So, and my mind now is failing me too. I don't know, but the internet right now is all ablaze, Tom, with people hating on Eli Roth because of his Jewishness, I guess. They're not. They're saying it's because he used AI in his movie, but we know that's just a cover because they're being anti-Semites, anti-Islamic AI is what I would say they're being. But no, the funny thing is, a lot of people that are bitching about this movie, they have AI banners for their YouTube video bitching about a movie that's using AI. So, whatever, motherfuckers. Come on.
Yeah, that's gonna kind of be what it is. We lived through the boom of CGI and now it's here and it's a fucking standard thing. Kind of is what it is. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I haven't fucking busted nuts over an Eli Roth movie in years and years and years, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I could give a shit, I was not gonna rush out to see Ice Cream Man. At first, I thought, "Oh shit, are they adapting that badass comic?" No, they're not. You know, other people, is it a remake of it? No, it's not. Um, Either way, I'm not a big fan of the movie Ice Cream Man to begin with. Uh, so who gives a shit? Eli Roth, sorry, who gives a shit about you either? I don't know.
His friends and family, I would hope.
You know, but these people are using this as fodder, to up their fucking, views or whatever. We don't know how to do that, obviously, but you know, good on you, bad on you. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, maybe if I had the time to make those shorts or the reels or whatever they're called, there's a way where we had like a free AI trial one time and it would just clip some stuff for us.
Yeah, people use that shit. People
Yeah.
complain about AI, use that. That's fucking AI creating your content there. So quit your bitching. Me, I'm gonna go do some sampling for my next album here in a while.
Fuck it.
Sampling, but now people know that's different because it's people putting that together. I don't know, it's people putting in prompts and shit too, right?
It is what it is. You're not gonna change people's fucking minds on shit, Joe, no matter what the
I
fuck
will,
it is.
Tom. I will
Damn.
their
All
mind.
right then. Good luck. God bless you.
Meantime, they should just change their underwear.
No, I'm good.
So, Tom, you've had a great week, haven't you?
No, I think a nervous breakdown is coming. Like I just been like, all right, just got to get past the Houston Horror Film Fest, get all that shit taken care of, and then I can figure shit out. Well, that time's about to be here, and I haven't really mourned or grieved or anything, so we'll see. I feel it building up, and this is about to be over. But if I can get through the weekend without having a panic attack, I will call it a win.
Yeah. Um, yeah, you got to confront that grief, man. Uh, but nobody can tell you how to do it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The thing I'm dealing with now is just like, oh, well, I mean, I can't go lay in bed and try and fall asleep. Like, I had a hard time with that before. Now I'm just picturing my mom rotting in her coffin. Yep, I'm going to get up, put the TV on, and just lay in the chair until I fall asleep in the living room. But that's life. It's
Yeah.
going to happen until I die. So.
Well, yeah. I have not been sleeping well myself. Got a couple of meetings, appointments coming up that I'm not looking forward to. I know they're gonna bring up it's gonna result in bad news because with symptoms like I got, when has that ever fucking resulted in good news, right? So trying not to think about that, but at night when I try to go to sleep and I think, man, I'm fucking tired, I'm just gonna pass it. Nope. That's when it's like, well, fuck, my mind's not letting me go to sleep and I'm tossing and turning. I'm real irritable right now. I'm not in the best of fucking moods, and that's not been good for home. I'm a bit of a prick most of the time. So, when I'm like really fucking freaking out internally, I'm even worse. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is, but just remember, it's life fucking with you. It's always worse at night. Like your mind just races, and for whatever reason, maybe it's because of the darkness and the heaviest shadows, but
Mm.
things are always worse at night. And you get up and it still kind of sucks, but you feel a little better about the shit once the sun's up. But chances are it's probably not as bad as you think, but there's a chance that it is. Like we've been through some fucking heavy ass shit, but we've been through a lot of shit we're able to, all right, skip that one. But If you don't know, there's nothing you can do. So it's harder said than done. Hey, relax. Don't think about it. Well, hey, listen here, you fuck. Sucks, man. The human brain sucks a dick.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the Houston Horror Film Fest coming up. Looking forward to seeing people and hopefully not thinking about, weird, depressing shit. Uh, I've got a lot of stuff, if I got people like you helping me out, bringing a box, my cousin's bringing me a couple of boxes. Hopefully I sell through a lot of shit, that would be good because, yeah, I got a lot of stuff to pay pending coming up shit, and yeah, just trying to have a good time out there, Usually it's a really good show.
Yeah, it's my favorite of the year. Always have a fun fucking time. I'm just gonna try and not drink as much. I think I did pretty good last year, but the year before it, when we were fucking hobo styling till the fucking sun came up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to start as early every day. Just kind of push it off until maybe 4 or 5. Maybe I'll start around then instead of like fuck it right when we open.
Yeah, the fucking before show meal, I'll be like, all right, yeah, I'll take a beer and then go from there.
But I don't always follow plans, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I want to say, hey, I'm gonna take this more seriously, and this is gonna be the year. But the year for what? If people want my shit, they'll fucking buy it. No fucking magic fucking person's gonna. I'm gonna give you thousands of dollars to make this for. I mean, come the fuck on. So I mean, I'm just gonna try not to drink as much and handle business, treat it a little more businessy. But I mean, really, what the fuck am I gonna? Come on. Hopefully, I made shit that people want to spend their fucking hard-earned money on, and if not, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be making these collectors pieces for. So we'll see.
I know that there's nobody listening or watching right now, but if you want a monster made, WM Productions LLC.
Fuck yeah.
Gives it some legitimacy.
But yeah, I mean, I am kind of excited to make, props and monsters and bigger shit and stuff, but it's a gamble. Like, I want to say, well, how can it not work out? Well, Tom, you've been doing this for 20 years. How you know how it cannot work out over 20 years, but it is what it is. I got the I don't want to say opportunity because that's fucked up. It's like, hey, now or never, you got to do it or fucking go work at a call center or some shit. Handle hot dogs.
Well, I think this coming year is the year I'm gonna actually put my brand together, Tom. And you know how everything's retro right now. Everything comes around in cycles. I'm gonna do those T-shirts with the big collars. I think that's a thing. It's gonna
The V-necks?
No, the collars that are in a dress shirt, but it's on a and yeah, Joe Flow clothing is what it's going to, kind of like FUBU, but not, because everything old is new again.
I'm waiting for FUBU to come back. That should have happened by now. But I'll buy something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice 05 on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's talk some movies.
Yeah, I don't know, Joe. I pulled this. Oh, I don't know why I didn't watch the motherfucker. I just listened to the commentary track while trimming some masks. But didn't you watch Motel Hell in like recent memory?
No, it's been years
No.
that what. Well,
From what I gathered by listening to the commentary track and peeking my head up every so often, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's a funny little quaint movie that doesn't really have much gore or anything like that. It's like, yeah, it's okay. Farmer Vincent's all right. The rest is kind of whatever. Uh I always thought it was kind of overrated because it was one of those that fucking horror fans are just grasping at anything to fucking stick a flag in and be like, oh, this is great. This is horror and we love it. Oh, come on. It's got the guy with the pig head and there's a chainsaw fight. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. Uh, maybe because Scream Factory has released it 28 fucking times by now, but this might be the last time I watch it. Uh it was one of those where it was the DVD Blu-ray double pack. I must have sold the fucking Blu-ray. I just have the DVD, so like I said, even then, I mean, it's okay. It's all right. I'll get it because all the special features and shit. And yeah, 15 years later, whatever. Listen to the commentary track. Oh, mate, yeah, made this movie. Didn't put much blood or gore in it. Yeah, you know, you think you see it, but you don't. All right. I mean, it is what it is. It's not shit. It's not great. It's fine.
yeah, I remember a little bit of it here and there, but the movie as a whole, I don't remember. It's just like the heads buried in the fields and shit, and there's a set of tits in it, and yeah, there's a mask and a chainsaw, right?
Yep. So Farmer Vincent and his sister, lover, captive, they have a slaughterhouse meat processing thing slash motel on their land. So they get the fucking evil, not evil people, but the bad people who roll through whoever they deem is bad,
Yeah.
and then they fucking Kobe beef these motherfuckers. They just keep them tranced out and comfortable and shit, and then fucking turn them into sausages or whatever. So their latest victims are a gang of bikers. All of them are fucking captured, except for this one lady who's a biker. She gets amnesia or something. It's like, oh, we were helping you, blah 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 blah, and she kind of gets Stockholm syndrome or whatever, and the town cop falls in love with her. But oh my god, sausages!
Mm.
So that's the story of Motel. Just watch Chainsaw 2.
But you didn't watch it. You just listened to the commentary.
Yeah.
So who's on the commentary?
The director and some dude, I guess he's a special features producer or somebody who works at Shout Factory or some shit. It was one of those because
Okay.
the director couldn't handle it on his own, I guess. Fucking prick, mate.
Hmm.
It's whatever.
Well, Tom, that's a good roll in to a movie that I watched called Pig or Puercos, as they say in the Spanish. What people if they're little baby pigs. Um, yeah, so this one I hadn't seen before, and this is about a chick that I don't know. She's driving a little Volkswagen. They're playing a song about driving down the road, and she's like wearing a nurse suit, and then takes off the nurse suit, puts on some regular clothes, and hides the nurse suit, and drives into some shitty town, we see that there's this guy there. You know, he's got a little farm. He's got a restaurant and shit. You know, and apparently Tom, he kills people, feeds them to his pigs, and then eventually the pigs get eaten. You know, in the restaurant, I don't know, because they never show him serving food in the restaurant. I guess that was out of the budget. Anyway, she shows up at this place and says, "Hey, you know, you got a help wanted sign for a waitress there. You know, I'd like to take the job." And he's like, "Whoa, what are you doing around here?" He's like, "Well, I just told you, motherfucker." "Okay, here's your room. Here's where you'll sleep." "Huh?" "All right, comes with the job." Okay, so she goes and sleeps in there, and you know, and I don't know, this guy, he kills somebody else, and like he's, you know, she's dreaming that she's gonna get killed, and then there's two old ladies live down the road. They say, "Oh, those pigs, he's feeding shit to those pigs." She telling the cops, you know, and cops, "Yeah, whatever." She goes, "And you know, whoever he kills, I'll turn into a pig." "Yeah, okay, old ladies, whatever." So anyway, he's thinking of killing this chick. You know, he was a former circus guy too. He was the Great Zambini or some bullshit. But turns out that this bitch is crazy too. So he's kind of like, she's one of us, you know, and he starts protecting her. You know, like there's this guy that, you know, asked her out on a date, and he's just trying to fuck her, you know, trying to rape her, and she escapes from that. Why is this shit not charging? It has the little lightning bolt sign. I don't know. Anyway, she runs, you know, runs off back, and then decides, you know what? I'm gonna have this guy for a second date. Invites him over to the house, gets into bed with him, and then chops his dick off, kills him, and she just freaks out and passes out. And the guy comes in there and says, "Oh, you know," he cleans up after her, feeds the guys to the pigs, and now they're kind of in cahoots, but not. You know, she's crazy. She's super fucking crazy. You know, the mental hospital that she was at has some guy that comes looking for her, and they kill him, and then eventually she kills the guy, and you know, after she kills him, what? There's the sound of pigs, Tom. There's the sound of pigs. The pigs get her. They eat her. The cops are like rounding the pigs up at the end of the movie. Is like, "Oh man, this is crazy shit, huh?" "It sure is." "How many pigs we got?" "Oh, he had 12. I'm counting 13. She turned into a pig, Tom. More than she already was. Whoa. Yeah, this is not good. It's praised for its crazy camera angles and cinematography. It's praised for the music, and who the fuck's praising it? Probably the people that are trying to sell this DVD, this Blu-ray here. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna like it, and that's why it's in the cellophane still, because I didn't. So I decided, hey, it's on Prime. Let me watch it there. If I like it, I'll open it up, because it's loaded with extra features. And yes, this is from our buddy at the old piss leg. If you have any interest in this, it will be at the Houston Horror Film Festival for cheaper than you would find it anywhere else.
Well, Joe, speaking of Blu-rays we have that are going in our for sale box that will be available at the Houston Horror Film Fest. Have you ever seen the hit motion picture Cheap Thrills?
You know, I think it was about 4 or 5, maybe longer than that, years ago. Guy told me, "Hey, you should watch Cheap Thrills. I think you would dig it." I didn't like that guy, so I never watched it.
This has been on my to watch list probably ever since I heard about it, Joe, which what I would assume would have to be when it was released.
And you like cheap thrills.
I like cheap thrills. And so when I saw this for $15 on Amazon, I said, well, fuck my butt. This must be the time to get it and watch it.
Mhm.
It took weeks to get around to watching it. And I said, oh, well, the Houston Horror Film Fest is coming up. And if I don't like this, I better watch it now so I have a chance to sell it. Yeah, not as funny, not as clever as it thinks it is. I mean, it's a surface level movie, but it's very surface level. So, glasses guy, he wakes up his wife, excuse me. It's like, oh man, we don't have money. Oh shit, problems everybody. Oh, the baby's crying. Oh, don't worry. I'll get it taken care of, my lovely wife. So he leaves the fucking apartment, sees an eviction notice, final notice on the fucking door. Oh, God damn it. All right, well, let's go to work and make the money for today. So the end of the day, boss calls him in and says, you're fucked. Get out of here. I don't like you. You smell like fucking sperm. Get out. Get out. So he gets fired from his fucking job. And then his old buddy, Ethan Embry, says, hey, I was just released from jail. How about we meet up at a bar and we'll drink? Because that's what you should do. Spend whatever money you have on substances. So they do. They hang out, and old David Keckner's there. He's there with a lady, his wife, presumably, and they just get to talking. He's just like, hey, I'll give $50 to whoever finishes this shot first. And then, Joe, it turns into a game of, hey, I'll give you this much money if you do this. Hey, I'll give you. Money corrupts, Joe.
It do.
That's the movie, but it's edgy and crazy. I guess. I mean, I don't want to be that dude, but you can kind of see where the fucking shit's going. Like, there's a part in the movies like, whoa, whoa, no, I'm not going to ask you to do any gay shit. Don't worry. It's not going to be that kind of movie. But of course, dude ends up getting cucked out and shit. And it's just, how far are people willing to go for money? Oh, yeah, that figures. All right.
Tom, it sounds like this whole movie is a ripoff of the Asian hit Red Room, which if you've not seen, you'll be able to find that at the Houston Horror Film Fest in my used DVD shelf box, or however I'm setting things up this year. No, I'm glad I didn't watch that movie, Tom.
Yeah. Oh, I did. Fucking prick. It's got a bunch of special features. I started listening to the thing with the interview with the director. I was like, I don't care. Turned it off. Listened to most of the interview with the screenwriters because I liked Trent Haga from his Trauma stuff. I guess that's just the era of Trauma I grew up in. So I was like, oh, you wrote that. All right, I don't care. Turn that shit off. Think I watched a little bit of the it's just kind of a miserable movie, not very funny. I know it's supposed to be a dark comedy. I just sorry, I didn't find it funny. My humor can get pretty fucking dark, but I just didn't find much of this funny, and it's just all very surface level, even though I mean it's meant to be. It wears its bluntness on its sleeve, but no. No.
So, Tom, you bringing up Trauma. One thing I forgot to mention of the hit movie Pigs. That, yeah, down here, way down here, there's a little chroma green logo. Dun, 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 you know, that city and whatever. That starts out. Not that they had to do with the making of this movie, but they acquired it and distributed it at some point.
Which means it might be okay. But not in this case.
Right. Well, that's why I noticed it and thought, you know what, maybe I shouldn't open this.
Yeah, you don't strike me as a tromo, Joe.
No, I mean they have a few things that I like, but
Do they?
yeah, you know,
I would like to rewatch those and see if you still think that, Joe.
well,
Because a couple years ago, remember, I went back and watched the Toxic Avenger movies and some of the other shit.
so I like the first one. I like the Class of Jerkum High.
Oh,
And then I don't know. I never really thought the Kabuki Man shit was funny at all, and
yeah, that one's not good.
yeah, and I don't remember what else. I never saw Tromeo and Juliet.
I didn't care for that one.
Even the more recent shit, I have no interest. You know, Shakespeare shitstorm or whatever.
It is very much the same. Second verse, same as the first, didn't really grow. I mean, maybe you shot on better equipment and they're technically more well made, but it's just the same shit. I watched Shakespeare Shitstorm and the Nukem High remakes, and oh, it's just the same shit. Like I said then, you know, it's good that they're still making this shit for kids coming up and finding this kind of shit. But it's kind of sad that you haven't evolved and grew as filmmakers and artists, I guess.
All right. Yeah.
Whoever makes the buck.
Right.
I
You
guess.
moved into your craft, but that's what you're going for. You're going for the buck. You know, it's like, hey, people will buy this, so let's fucking do another one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I understand. So you got. Yeah, the thing is, Tom, you know, trauma, what have you, you know, I'm a little more highbrow than that. You know, I'm the kind of man that watches a documentary, such as this Ennio. You know, you got any relatives named Ennio, Tom?
Well, I don't. However, I got a lot of relatives that love them some ecstasy, and a lot of relatives who wear a lot of gold, being wops and all.
Yeah, this is a wop here. His last name is Morricone, and he is probably the most prolific film composer of all time. And this, it's not one of these documentaries. Oh, when Ennio was a little baby, blah 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 blah.
Little bambino Ennio.
It starts out, you know, talking about the start of his career. It doesn't go through whatever trauma or whatever went through his kids. No,
He was a molest at the spaghetti factory.
oh, it was a horrible. I couldn't get the music that was playing. It was in my mind forever, and I've been trying to exercise this from my mind with all of the movie musica.
The monkey, he taken his cymbal and just clap his scrotum over and over his scrotum. He clap.
Yeah, so it talks about, you know, he's doing movies, movie music, television music, and he's talking about this this one composer that he really admired in Italy. Like, this guy was big shit. Like, everybody, like, fucking, you know, bowed to this dude.
Joseph Stalin. What the
And
fuck?
Mr. Mussolini. It turns out, you know, this guy says, you know, hey, you know, you're doing music for movies and television. You're just you know, a fragmentato, you know, just, hey, you know.
Whoa, hey, come on now. Now it just seems like you're being a racist over
Right,
here.
kids are watching this. So, Ennio said, yeah, that didn't make me feel good. You know? So he does movies. He does a few here. He starts to get recognized, and then he does these Western movies, Tom. These, you know,
What kind of westerns, Joe?
the ghetto Western. Worldwide for these, and
Oh, I'm just over here making a watermelon drama.
he'll just do a crack of the whip while it's there, and he'll have some funky guitar. And yeah, people really fucking got onto that. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That soundtrack sold like a motherfucker. It was like the first soundtrack that sold like holy shit. People were just running out and buying it, Tom. At least that's what Quentin Tarantino says, because they talked to that fuck in here too. He says, "Oh, I heard that music and I ran out and bought." He did not do that. Yeah, I don't know, man. But anyway, he gets more and more jobs. This thing, that thing, and he's a badass at this point, And people were saying, like, "Hey, I want something like you did in Once Upon a Time in the West," and he's like, "Well, I already did that. Why do you want me to do the same shit? That's on that movie. I'm gonna compose something, that I want for this."
And then Joe got frozen. Another victim falls prey to the Lin Kuei. Tragic. Tragic. I wanted to hear what other scores this gentleman wrote, and now we may never find out. Can't believe he looks happy though, Remember Joe like this. Remember the good times. Oh, let me see if I can do that. Bring him back. Oh, I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. And I can't get rid of him. Now we're just kind of frozen like that, which is all right. Hopefully, Joe's phone didn't die because he was going on about that earlier. Give me a second to refuculate this. Yeah, that sucks. Why can't I get rid of? How is my mic muted while I'm backstage? I wanna. No. Hello, Mr. Toxic Drip. I hope you're doing okay. Just trying to figure shit out right now. I'm not sure what the fuck happened. Yeah, I mean, I could hide Joe. He wasn't really there to begin with or anything. Rup, 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 rup. Yeah, hopefully he's plugging in his fucking phone or whatever, but we'll get back to that eventually, maybe. Let me put this up a little bit so the frame's a little slightly better. All right. So, yeah, man. Hold, please. We'll call him live. Dear Joe, remember that time you were on the podcast?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
Yeah, I think his phone might have died and he's trying to figure that out right now. Or he's not. But fuck it. Let's do it. American Pie 4. American Reunion. Again, I haven't seen any of these fucking movies until now. I guess this one came out several years after the wedding. So, old pie fucker and Bandcamp girl, they have a child now. Ah, shit, of course. Of course. Joe, who gives a fuck? We'll get back into American Pie 4 in a minute. So old Ennio, he said no. fuck you, man. I'm gonna make the score I want to make.
Yeah, and he did, and they talked to a lot of directors. Oh, yeah, he was all right. He knew what I wanted, and I did not even know. And so they just show old Ennio there, da, 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 da. You know, composing. Tom, he's always composing in his head, and you know, he didn't do all his shit in Italy, obviously. He did shit for Germany, he did shit for England, he did shit for the US, all kinds of shit. You're always finding stuff he did. And then holy shit, he's nominated for an Academy Award, Tom. And fuck yeah, all the people that know music, oh man, he's gonna win. This is about time. He loses to Herbie Hancock.
That's a motherfucker with a dick in his palm, boy.
And you know how like most people like, oh, I don't care about awards, that doesn't matter to me. He's like, no, fuck, he wanted to be recognized. He's like, yeah, that would, and no offense to Herbie Hancock, but I mean, that guy, he didn't even compose that. He used somebody else's music and just fucking redid it. A cover song. And I agree with that shit. It's like I think when Martin Scorsese won the Academy Award for I don't even know what fucking the movie was called. The Departed. There you go. That movie was a remake of a Japanese movie, and it's like, well, Infernal Affairs, and it's like, well, oh, you giving this dude an Academy Award for a fucking remake? That doesn't make sense to me. Whatever, Years later, he's nominated again, loses again, and then years later, hey, let's give him an honorary award, because he's getting up there in years. Chances are he's gonna die. That's how they do these honorary awards, Tom. It's like, let's give him something before this motherfucker dies.
Hey, we fucked up.
Yeah, so he was glad to get
your
it.
Kids will throw away.
Accepting the award. He doesn't speak English, so he's tearing up, telling people, and it's an emotional moment. But then, like 4 years later, Tom, oh shit, he's nominated again for The Hateful Eight, which is some badass music. The music in that movie, he finally wins for that one. And
so he throws the other one in a fire.
Yeah. Fuck y'all. It's a good documentary. This dude did like 400 film compositions, and then he did like 1,000 compositions on his own. His music is fucking everywhere. Even if you don't know this dude, you think you don't know his music, you've heard it. You've heard it in one way or another. And I mean, it's good if you're into music. If you're into movie music, this is really good. And this guy is definitely one of the best. But I'll never watch this again. It was interesting. I'm glad I watched it, but it's going in the for sale box, Tom, because yeah. Special features got an interview with the director Giuseppe Torrenorte or some shit. And he's done music for that guy's shit, Cinema Paradiso, which is a great fucking movie about the movies. And that's going to be probably our next top 10 list, is movies about the movies. But anyway, we'll get to the top 10 list later. Yeah, definitely worth a watch if you're into this kind of shit. If you're not, it's not going to be something that wins you over and makes you start like listening to movie music as you watch. Oh, look what it did, how it enhanced that scene, So I'm going to turn you into that kind of prick. But it's all right.
Well, Joe, it is 2026, the year of our Lord. Superhero movies are running wild this summer.
Oh,
I saw 2 of them. Can you believe that shit?
I can.
Well, Joe, this is a Spider-Man podcast after all.
Where would we be without Spider-Mans?
Probably sucking each other's dicks in a fucking cold bathroom.
Thank you, Spider-Mans.
Thank you, Spider-Man. It's a brand new day, Joe.
Oh, it is.
A brand new day. Doesn't have anything to do with Mephisto or anything. There's, the MCU. We'll just take the name of a comic and that'll make it. But remember, we're the MCU and we do MCU things. So.
Multiverse type shit.
Yeah. So a brand new day. Last time we left Penis Parker, he made a deal with Doctor Strange to cast a spell so everybody would forget that he was Spider-Man. So it's 5 years later. He's been living life as Spider-Man without anybody knowing who he is. His aunt's dead. His girlfriend's off living with his best friend at fucking college. They're going to the same college. Gosh darn it, he was supposed to be with them, but he had to save the world and have everybody forget who the fuck he was, Joe. 5 years later, a lot of things have happened.
I bet.
Fought a lot of enemies, like Tombstone. Yep. They kind of made this movie out to be like it was going to be some street level thing where Tombstone was the main villain. He's in it for like 10 seconds, maybe.
So you're telling me at the beginning there's a montage of
just like Fantastic Four, Joe.
Okay, so our favorite villain, the pointy boot wearing motherfucking
Tarantula.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even wearing the tarantula suit. He's got like a paintball mask on. Not the paintball mask, but like those SWAT team fucking Kevlar masks or whatever the fuck. He's wearing one of those, and if you didn't look at his fucking shoes, you wouldn't know who the fuck he was. But yeah, Tombstone's played by a black guy, but they put him in whiteface for some reason. It was fucking crazy. Like, Tombstone's gray. That's why his name's fucking Tombstone. Sure, he has a hard head and shit, but he's a gray fuck. So that was weird, even because he's in it for like 10 seconds only. So I was like, well, it's the MCU, They do stuff in name only sometimes. So, yeah.
When this comes out on 4K with a Blu-ray in there too, they're going to have like a 10-minute film with Tombstone.
Are they?
They probably will.
They're probably okay.
They did that with the Mandarin,
Yeah, I don't, Joe. I don't, because I didn't watch that shit. So yeah, 5 years later, Spider-Man's been around doing street level shit. He's made friends with the fucking Punisher, I guess, even though the Punisher's like a fucking maniac nut job that I'm sure Spider-Man wouldn't be friends with, but nobody doesn't have any other friends. So he's like quipping with the Punisher. There's a tank being stolen, and it's headed towards damage control headquarters. Spider-Man's chasing it, then the Punisher shows up in his fucking battle van, and they're quipping back and forth with each other. The tank runs through fucking damage control headquarters. Oh my goblin, there's an old lady inside, but wait, she's possessed. And that fucking possession jumps to somebody else. And then it jumps to somebody else. So Spider-Man has to chase down and figure out where this possession is jumping to, and Scorpion's getting transferred to the fucking Raft or Ravencroft, wherever the fuck they're taking the guy. And
Project Pegasus.
sure. So the helicopter pilot, oh, now he's possessed and flies the fuck. What's going on? Who's this possession villain? I don't remember this from any Spider-Man comics. What's going on? Joe. Spider-Man, he wakes up in a cocoon outside his house, naked. Oh my goblin, how did I get in here? Well, Spider-Man, this is his computer talking to him. Well, Spider-Man, you know, you're stressed out, going through a lot of trauma and grief right now, and your spider DNA's taking over. You got organic web shooters and shit now. Your eyes are going black. If you don't calm down, who knows what's going to happen.
Could grow 4 other arms.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I was waiting for that to happen the whole movie. It fucking doesn't.
So wait a minute, he's got a talking computer. He said he didn't have any friends.
Well, I mean, sure. But come on, Joe. Come on.
All right.
So he goes to see old Bruce Banner, Martin Ruffalo, and he's teaching at a college now because he wears a little gauntlet that keeps the Hulk in check. It's some kind of power suppressant. So he was like, hey, Mr. Hulk, man, theoretically, if I did this, could it suppress, you know, maybe somebody whose DNA was spliced with other? Well, I guess theoretically, but why would you want to? Blah. Okay, bye. So he makes a little inhibitor chip for himself because his senses are all heightened. And there's just a throwaway line that says, oh, yes, PP, you can't use your web shooters when your organic web shooters are at. It's like, what? Why? Because fuck you. That's why it's a movie, bitch. So, you know, this body hopping shit keeps happening. And then we find out who it is, Joe. Who do you think this body hopping villain is?
I forget the name of that guy that Denzel Washington was after in the movie Fallen, but I'm pretty sure it's him because this is a multiverse movie, and maybe that's owned by Sony, which is a subsidiary of Disney or something.
That's right, Joe. Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Well, my next guess was going to be Legion, but that's pretty fucking close.
So, yeah, because that's what she's known for.
Yeah.
Body hopping and, you know, having Nightcrawler like BAMF powers where she only has a 33-foot distance to, only if I can look at you, I can transfer into your body.
So she's basically Jericho from the Teen Titans.
I guess. I never read that shit, but
that's what he could do. If he made eye contact with you, he could take over your body.
Only 33 feet, up to 33 feet away.
Well, I mean, how far can you make eye contact? You know, or maybe it was Dead Man jumping into people's bodies and shit.
Well, in this one, they specifically have a 33 feet rule. So, I thought we lost Joe again, but he's still there. We did lose him again. I can't believe it.
Did.
But he's still there talking.
Phone this time.
All right, Joe. We'll see you back in a minute. And man, I'm going to have to do so much goddamn editing on this fucking thing. Joe, if you can hear me, come back out and come in. Yep. I'm going to have to edit so much, Joe.
Yeah. Well, good thing we had that update.
Yep. It made things worse.
It's a drop date. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Some bitch. So yeah, it turns out to be Jean Grey. I can't believe it. She's an X-Man's.
I'll say my
But
next guess was going to be the AI Stan Lee that would be in the movie.
I was waiting for a fucking, some kind of AI generated holographic fucking. There wasn't one.
Hey there, true believer.
He was at a wig glue store working.
Here's
Spider-Man
your
swings
mail.
by
I'm
it.
Willie Lumpkin in this one, you see.
Oh shit. So what's her nuts? Jean Grey ends up fucking controlling the Hulk so she can get whatever she needs from fucking damage control. Turns out damage control fucking kidnapped her sister and they were running tests on her trying to figure out how to harness her powers. And Spider-Man said, "Oh no, I fluffed up by capturing this lady and her girl and turning her over to damage control. Come on, my best friend, Frank Punisher. Let's go get her back." So I'll give it this. It felt like an actual movie. It didn't feel just like something slopped out by the MCU. Like it didn't look like your typical MCU movie. It didn't feel like your typical MCU movie. It was pretty sad because, it was him dealing with all this fucking bullshit and all that. I liked it. It was all right. It was pretty good for like a modern MCU movie. I was like, yeah, okay. Maybe my favorite live action Spider-Man movie, but oh yeah, that's cool that Punisher's fighting or was with Spider-Man, and oh, that's cool. We finally got Spider-Man and Hulk fighting, but it's all MCU shit, and you got to take it that, yeah, this is the MCU version of everything, and it is what it is. Punisher was swearing a lot more than I thought, so I mean, at least they did that. But I mean,
I mean, he was a crazy motherfucker
yeah,
in the comics that he was in without having to cuss and everything,
for sure.
But yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man takes Mary Jane, say, "Hey, I got to keep this lady here." That would never ever happen.
Try it, guys. Try it.
Yeah. So I mean,
She's in trouble, you see.
So yeah, it was good. And it felt like a real movie, but this is all in the lens of being MCU shit. So, like I heard, I don't know, months, a year ago that, oh, this Sadie lady, she was cast in the MCU in the Spider-Man. She's got red hair. Is she gonna be Jean Grey? So my balls weren't really blown off when they revealed it was Jean Grey. It was just kind of just, well, that's not really your fucking powers, but I guess MCU, whatever.
Well, that explains some of the shit I've been seeing on social media. I thought, whoa, okay, they're making another X-Men movie, but it was part of this. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it's all just leading up to do the X-Men shit, so it felt like a story arc. I'll say that. Like this felt just like a random story arc. So I'll give them that. And it felt like a fucking like an actual movie and not just an MCU product. So
that little Samoan kid, did he do anything funny?
He did something with his fucking teeth. Like every time he was smiling and shit, I was like, what in the fuck? I don't know. Like maybe I'm remembering. I don't know. It was like distracting. Like he had game show host fucking fake teeth in or something. I don't know. He's not Hobgoblin yet. I don't know if the glider can hold him. And that's
yeah, I didn't think about that.
yeah.
Pricing some comics today, And first Ned leads as Hobgoblin. It's like, that's a fucking thing? Okay. Mark this up a couple extra bucks. Let's see. What about that fat fuck that directed the Iron Man movies? Is he in it? Happy?
No.
No.
Yeah, Spider-Man, Punisher, he's in it a lot. Hulk's in it some. I mean, they start out with, "Oh, I'm the Hulk who can talk," and Professor Hulk, whatever the fuck they want to call him in the MCU or whatever. I don't know. I never liked Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner or Hulk. He was okay in this one, but he starts out as, "Oh, I'm Mark Ruffalo Hulk." But then he just turns into regular ass fucking Hulk. And I was just like, hey, that's fucking finally nice to see again. Hulk being fucking Hulk. But there's sorry?
Being incredible?
Yeah, I guess.
Being rampaging?
Yeah.
Does he Hulk smash?
He does.
Fuck yeah.
Like he does the clap, he does the stomp. It's just like, well, great. Where was this?
For years and years.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I gotta ask this one, because this person is, I would say official by this point, mascot for this program. That's J. Jonah Jerklin.
Nah, not in it.
Nothing.
Spider-Man doesn't really have any supporting characters from his, because he's like supposed to be alone and isolated, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a theme of this movie. Like, hey man, you're not in this alone. Oh, all right. Like that's what we're supposed to walk away with.
In that montage of villains, do we get to see maybe like Humbug or somebody like that?
No. I remember seeing promotional art months ago for Boomerang, because they're just trying to hide this Jean Grey thing, like the hands on the promotional art.
Yeah, the hand. I remember seeing that. Like, what? He's fighting Spider-Man, Daredevil's villains?
Damage Control's like, yeah, after you turn the hand in, we just figured out that they were kids who needed some direction in life. So they work for us now. All right, then. All right, MCU. Like I'm saying, it's a pretty good MCU movie, but you have to take in consideration it's an MCU movie, and those movies are what they are.
And they're known for post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
How many do we get this time?
Just one. Hobgoblin, or sorry, Ned. He's a Spider-Man fan. His mind was erased, so he doesn't know. And he built this spider tracker app that's used a couple times in the movie. So get this joke. Oh, get excited. Ooh. So you see the app opened up and it says, "Oh shit, we don't know where the fuck he is. Looking for him. And it's like a little picture of the earth, and then it goes away from the earth and it shows up in space, and it's like, oh, found him. Oh my goblin. I mean, maybe if they didn't already say Secret Wars was coming out.
Get out. Tom, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
That's beyond my expectations,
Yep. So I mean, I liked it. Will I watch it again? These
2 years when it's on Disney Channel or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I think you might watch it and say, "Oh yeah, that was all right," because it just feels like a random arc. It's I mean, what they did with Jean Grey, whatever. Like my X-Men knowledge, really, it's the fucking cartoon and like the first maybe 12 issues of Jim Lee's run.
This was their chance to have X-Force capture.
X-Force was already in the MCU, Joe.
Were they? Fuck.
They were in Deadpool 2.
Did I watch that one? I don't know which Deadpools I watched. All this shit runs the same in my head.
That's right, Joe, and that's what they're trying to.
All the same fucking movie.
It's all the same fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was all right. Watch it, don't. I don't give a fuck, but yeah, it was all right. That's not all, Joe. I watched one that was, yeah, it's a movie, and that was Supergirl. Have you heard of it?
I have heard of this one, Tom.
You ever read any of Supergirl comics?
Just the comics with her? Yeah, I did, because Peter David like relaunched it or something, but it wasn't Supergirl. She was like a Matrix something or other. I don't know. And then they relaunched Legion of Superheroes, which I'm a fan of, and it was Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes, and I forgot who wrote that one. That shit was pretty good. But anyway, this movie, no, I haven't seen it because I haven't seen the Superman movie that came before it. I didn't want to be lost,
I understand. Well, Joe, I only watch this because of Lobo. I'm one of those guys. Sorry. Only DC character I really give a fuck about.
Well, that in mind, did you watch the episodes of Krypton that he was in?
I didn't bother. I looked up the images and I was like, yeah, it's all right, I guess, for a TV show. I did watch the Superman animated series, the episode he was in, where he was like a big black-headed fuck. It was all right. The animation style was whatever, and I just don't really care for DC. Make mine Marvel. That's what I say, Joe. That's what I was programmed to say.
Yeah, they love their creators and take care of everybody.
There was only one creator, Joe.
Right.
Okay?
Call him the man.
Damn. Smiling.
Yep.
All right.
You got to meet the man.
Damn, to beat the man. So, old Supergirl, she's out partying for her birthday week out on a red planet so she can get all shimmed up so she can feel the effects of alcohol.
Is she having a quinceanera or a bat mitzvah?
Ah, man, maybe it's her 21st. Maybe it's her 23rd. I can't fucking remember.
So it's not 15.
No.
Okay.
So, anyways, her and her fucking dog Crypto are romping around on all these fucking planets. And in the meantime, the fucking prick from Strangeland, D. Snyder, whatever the fuck his name was, Captain Howdy or something,
Yeah.
he romps up to a fucking Hanzo Hasashi, I guess this universe's version of the Kill Bill swordsman guy. And he's just like, I came for your swords. Burns his fucking house down, kills everybody except the little girl, takes all but one of the swords, I guess. So this little girl goes to a bar. Hey, I'm a little girl, all you bad mans, and I got this sword made by my papa. And whoever helps me take revengeance on fucking D. Schneider, I'm going to give you this sword. And this alien just comes up and takes it and leaves. And then Supergirl's like, well, I'll get it back. So they end up fucking romping around together. And then the Twisted Sister shows up to steal Supergirl's fucking spacecraft or whatever. And the dog's like, hey, that's not yours. Don't take that. But it's in Barks. So D. Snyder shoots him with Persian. And so the motherfuckers fly away. They take the fucking dog to some alien doctor. Oh, you got 3 days or this dog ain't going to make it. You better find an antidote. So she pulls out a literal ticking clock, sets it for 3 days, they set out to find the antidote. The guy's wearing it as a necklace. They find it, get the antidote. The dog's fine. Lobo's shoehorned in there. He looked all right. I'm not sold on fucking Jason Samosa as him. All in all, it was a movie. It was a very, yep, that was a movie, I guess. All right, then. I mean, it was very, yep, that was a movie. There's nothing really else that could be. Yeah, that's what you think would happen. Okay, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. Movie stuff, got it.
Yeah. So, Crypto, what kind of bark does he have? Is it high pitched or low growl or?
I don't remember.
Okay.
It sounded like a dog.
Alright.
Face was a little too animated, but that's okay. I'm sure it was all CGI fucking anyways.
Oh.
Dog wasn't in it, if that's what you were going to ask next. There was no interaction with Crypto and dogs, so
What
there's
about?
a missed opportunity.
Was there any porpoises?
No. There were a bunch of creatures like shit you would see in the fucking cantina scene in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like there were a bunch of creature designs and all that kind of shit. So if they actually make a Lobo movie, I'd be like, yeah, if they're going to spend money to do all that, then it should be all right. Like this looked like it could have been a Lobo movie because a lot of it took place in different bars and like sleazy locations. So I mean, even though I wasn't sold on the guy as Lobo, I'd be interested in fucking watching a Lobo movie after, seeing what they did in this.
Yeah. I don't know. I always seen Paul Giamatti as Lobo.
Oh yeah. He was Rhino,
I know.
Yeah.
And one of those 10-second fucking things that Spider-Man's movies, I guess.
Remember he had the forehead tattoo?
And
It said Jerklin Boy or something. And barbed wire. So yeah, Spider-Man pretty good. Supergirl was a movie.
well, Tom, don't be too proud of yourself because you're not the only one that watched the 2026 movie this past week. I watched the hit, renowned, everybody's talking about it, motion picture, Do Not Enter. Yeah, that's right. I know you've heard about this one. I don't even have to ask. And it is based on the hit Pulitzer Prize winning novel from David Morrell, the guy that wrote First Blood and the Rambo novelizations. David Morrell. So you know it's going to be quality, right? Well, maybe not, because I did read the novel by David Morrell called Creepers. And fuck, I didn't like that book. But, I'm flipping. Hey, this movie's based on the novel Creepers, which I didn't like. Let me fucking watch it, because that's the kind of idiot I am. So there's this group, Tom, of urban explorers. You know what urban explorers are?
Dumb whites.
Yes. Some dumb whites, but they got an Asian with them, too. And they got a black, too. That's their photographer guy. That they go and explore, decrepit buildings or shit like that, or the tunnels under the city or whatever. But these guys, they're called the Creepers. That's what they call themselves, Tom. Oh, it's a good nod to the novel. They stream everything that they do because it's all about the clicks, Tom. It's all about the likes. We wouldn't know nothing about that shit because we don't get any of it. What do y'all think about that in the chat? Any of y'all can relate to that? Well, old Toxic Drip, thank you. So they got this one guy with them, Tom. You know, and they've got some rules with it. It's like, hey, we just explore. We do not touch. We do not disturb. You know, we leave everything as is. And you know, they're exploring some subway tunnel, and they find a Basquiat painting that he did on a wall before he was the beloved artist for the artist world or whatever. And it's like, they're like, oh yeah, take pictures, take this guy. Nah, he fucking chisels out a part of it. No, fuck y'all. I'm going out with this. Well, then you're out of the band, dude. You're out of the band. They kick him out. They go back. Oh shit, 13 views. Like, oh fuck.
BOYGOB.
What are we gonna do? What we gotta get these, and that they tried putting AI, previews of their things. They use the AI banners. They've watched every video. Say, hey, how to get more views on. Here's what you gotta do. Nothing's working for them, Tom. But there's this one hotel called maybe it's called the Paragon. I don't know. That man, a lot of urban explorers, Tom, have tried to check this place out, but they've all gone missing. The creepers are gonna check this place out, Tom. The night before, they're fixing to go into the place. This guy shows up. Hey, I'm with Vice Magazine. I'm here to follow you guys and whatever. Yeah, what? Huh? What? Yeah, whatever. Come along. They break into some tunnels, get into the fucking place, and it's very, CGI lit and backgrounds and everything. And it's one of the girls, the Asian girl, she goes off by herself and she's doing like some videos by herself. So what the fuck's she doing? Is she like betraying these guys and doing her own videos? They never explain that later on. It's like, hey, what's up, bitch? They go through there. They're exploring this place because this hotel, it was like a place that Meyer Lansky, the gangster, used to hang out. And they say there's still a lot of his gangster money there. And they're looking around and we see, hey, there's something else in there. Something else. And we're just seeing glimpses of it, Tom. And, well, shit, things start to go south. And then that guy that they kicked out of their group, out of the Creepas, he shows up with his own crew. And it's like, hey, motherfuckers, we're going to find that money before you. And one of the guys is just crazy. He just grabs a dude and throws him over a balcony. And it's like, whoa, shit. And like, he went like, fuck it. I'm going to kill all you motherfuckers if y'all don't find us that money. Then I'm probably going to kill y'all anyway. I'm probably going to rape this bitch too. Showing his villainy, Tom. Showing his villainy. If that wasn't enough, fuck.
Why would it be?
Right. The guy that owned the hotel was into demonology, Tom. And he had a Necronomicon, Not a Stellonomicon, which we'll get to later. He had a Necronomicon. And he summoned a demon. And this demon is still in the hotel. What's the demon doing in the hotel? He's waiting for a bride. Maybe that Asian girl that went off on her own could be the bride of the demon of the Paragon. As shitty as this sounds, I had a good time watching it. Once I got past the whole fucking shit with them being social media stuffs, because it is like filmed in that like modern day, like, hey, we're here at the blah blah blah, and it's like, let's introduce this guy, that bullshit. Once the other explorer guys come in that are just total pricks, the movie changes and it's like, fuck yeah, this is all right. This guy's mean as fuck, and it's like, Well, shit, this demon looks pretty creepy. It's just a pale white dude, tall as fuck, you know. But I liked it. You know, it worked all right. Like I turned my brain off. I ignored like, well, why is this place so brightly lit? You know, if it's an abandoned, hey, whatever. Wait a minute, this guy's got this demon has a big surveillance system in place. Like, okay, he's a demon. He probably figures shit out pretty easily. You know, this is a movie with nothing but flaws, and I dig it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's not gonna make a list, but it's something like if I'm just sitting around, you know, can't sleep. Let me put on fucking Do Not Enter. Why not? You know. Yeah.
Do you remember the key differences from the book?
In the book, there was a serial killer in the building. That was like the main thing. Uh, it wasn't a demon, and I think that's what made it better. It was a demon instead of this fucking serial killer living in there for a long time. He had been abused. He was like sexually abused and shit like that. And it's like, well, you know, am I supposed to feel sorry for this serial killer now, or what the fuck? Well, what are you trying to tell me, David Morrell? Like, how am I supposed to feel? And I don't like any of these characters, and I didn't like any of the explorer people either. There's one guy that's like, hey, I'm here because I'm looking for my wife. You know, she was one of the explorers that disappeared. You waited this long? You know, like the cops didn't fucking go in there at some point. It's like, hey, this is where she was last. Like, it makes zero sense. No fucking sense. But like I said, this is a brainless movie, and I'm okay with that sometimes.
Well, Joe, speaking of brainless movies, I watched another hit 2026 motion picture, a theatrical release. Can you believe that shit?
I can't.
I did. It was Scary Movie, aka Scary Movie 6.
Okay.
Not really much story. This is more or less a collection of scenes. So not Ghostface or parody Ghostface is back. Holy shit. It's going after Anna Faris's daughter. I can't believe it. And in this one, Anna Faris is like Jimmy Lee Jerklin in the new Halloween movies, where she's all frazzled and she's got the fucking hobo hair and shit. And then Regina Hall's playing Ma, even though they really don't play that up. There's like a scene where they're having a party at her house and another scene where she's handing out jello shots, but
So fuck anybody in a closet or anything?
so Shorty's back and Sean Wayans is back. I forget their characters. And they're just like, yeah, we need to figure out who this new ghost face is. There's a Substance parody scene where the substance is called The Stuff, but as we all know, there's already a movie called The Stuff, and it's not glowing green fucking liquid. So I mean, it wasn't funny either way. The fucking her new self that comes out of her back is just one of the white chicks, and then Ghostface or not Ghostface kills him. There's a flashback scene of Terriferier, and I guess Terriferier's a Santa Claus at a mall handing out like nut sacks and feet and shit. They hand out Marlon Wayans weed candy on Halloween, and the kids eat it and they run through the streets fucked up like that, like in Weapons. This felt very dated, even though it just came out. Um,
Maybe this movie, because it sounds to me that it's very rude, crude mood, and maybe you've just gotten a little too old for that kind of thing.
no, they promoted this as, oh man, we're gonna offend everybody. We're gonna cross the line. Fuck you. They don't make them like this anymore. It's very tame. It's very tame, not really wild at all. Uh, I might have laughed out loud 3 times, couple chuckles here and there. A lot, the majority of it was very unfunny, though. I like what they were going for. Like the last 5 minutes, it was just like, oh, well, you should have figured out how to play more into this. So you got, oh, hey, it's who you thought the ghost faces were. But then twist, it's Marlon and Sean Wayans. They were killing everybody because fucking you sons of bitches kicked us out at the third and fourth movie. You didn't let us come back till this. Now you're trying to have kids take over our shit. Fuck you. So they're killing everybody with that. And then I guess Shaq and Anthony Anderson were in the fucking fourth and fifth movies or something. So they're ghost faces too. And then the Wayans brothers end up killing them for, why were you in this shit taking our jobs? Blah, blah, blah. So they just stabbed the fuck out of them. And then they were going to stab Anna Faris and Regina Hall. They were just like, hey, no, we just needed the money. You know, I got a chance to work with Charlie Sheen. So they're just like, all right, well, here's what we'll do. Let's tie these motherfuckers up like the kids, the main characters or whatever. And then we'll burn this fucking house. So they just end up killing like all the legacy characters and walking away from the burning house. I was just, well, yeah, that was good. That's what the movie should have leaned more into instead of just this collection of unfunny bullshit. It wasn't this fucking wild, edgy thing it was promoted as. Like I said, I got a few laughs, but a lot of it was just fucking very unfunny.
Is Keenan Ivory Wayans
He's a producer.
producer? He's not directing or anything. Okay.
I forget her name. I want to say it's Kim. I could be wrong, but the sister,
I think you're right, Kim Wayans.
she's in it.
Okay.
But it's just, oh, so fucking unfunny, Joe. Like, I've seen the movies, or at least know what they're fucking parodying, and it's just, nah. But I mean, I did have a couple laughs, so whatever.
Tom, I watched Nocturna Side A, The Great Old Man's Last Night. You've heard of this one, of course. You know, this, movie from Spain. It was on my watch list. It was pretty far back because I'm trying to go back and clear out, it. And this is about a guy in his 90s. Every synopsis you said, this guy is 100 years old. in the movie they say he's in his 90s. They barely clearly say he's in his 90s. They don't say he's 99, about to be 100. They say he's in his 90s. So clear that up. This is another case that people, they just repeat the fucking same review that one person made and just change a couple of words or whatever. Well, this guy's old as fuck. You know, you're in your 90s, you're pretty fucking old. And he's living in this apartment complex, and well, shit, he doesn't remember what he's doing from moment to moment. You know, he's going to go out and get groceries, and the superintendent of the apartment says, hey, you know, why don't I go with you? Or why don't we go do this tomorrow or something? So, and oh no, I'll go back. You know, I'll go back. This is my wife has this list, but maybe we'll do this tomorrow. And hey, you know, there was this apartment. The guy tells me that's been burglarized. You know, I was like, what? You know, I thought I saw somebody down the hall, you know, trying to get into an apartment. He's like, really? All right, well, we'll check this out. He goes back to his apartment. His wife is like, hey, where's the fucking groceries? He goes, oh, you know, I forgot what I was doing, you know. And she's like, well, what the fuck? We're just going to eat, you know, toast and tea again? Whatever, you know. He's like, well, maybe we should call, you know, our son. He goes, no. Like, look at this place. Look at how, you know, dirty it is. It doesn't look dirty to me. It looks pretty fucking clean. You know, really nice. You know, because they're gonna, you know, the home association around here, they want us out. They want to just put us in a home. That's all our son wants to do is put us in a home. Let's just fucking, you know, keep to ourselves the way we've been doing. He's like, yeah, all right, you know, and then, well, shit, he starts hearing noises at night, and it's like, oh, shit, it's them burglars, maybe, you know? And then there's a lady that starts pounding on his doors. Hey, let me in, well, what the fuck's going on? He's like, no. And then he's got a little courtyard. He's in the first floor, you know, he's an old fuck. You know, you can't go upstairs and shit. And then, like, a body falls. What? It's that lady that was just before. You know, what the hell's going on? And then more crazy shit happens. His wife is like, oh, you know, it's like, don't let anybody in. Don't let, you know, he calls a superintendent, you know, and he comes and looks and it's like, oh, shit. Yeah, the lady like a few floors above you, this is her. I guess she, you know, committed suicide. And he goes, yeah, you know what? I talked to her like 3 or 4 days ago. You know, she took pictures of me. She's a photographer and she did seem kind of sad, you know, whatever. There's ghosts all over this place. And this guy, he's in his 90s and he's close to death. And he's seeing ghosts, you know, he's seeing, you know, this lady, that's who's pounding on his door. Guy that he saw that he thought was a burglar. That's this other guy that lived there a long time ago. And I don't want to spoil anything for anybody because it's pretty obvious, but his wife is a ghost too, this whole time. And but shit, this movie, this dude and the lady that's playing the wife, fuck, can they act? And this is from having to watch subtitles too, and it's like, holy shit, the performances they're putting on are so fucking captivating. And it is a story about this guy just ruminating on his life and thinking, you know, I fucking did everything wrong. Like, everything that I did in life was wrong, and I fucking disappointed everybody. And I could have done this, and I could have done this, but I didn't fucking do it. I isolated this person. It fucking hit me, dude. It's just like I'm watching this, and I'm like I'm fucking tearing up as he's like fucking telling this shit, and then come on over to Cracker Barrel because we got our chicken fried steak. Yeah, because I'm watching this shit on Tubi. And that shit came in like right at that moment where I'm about to fucking like break down. And then just like, what the fuck, dude?
And you said this was called what? The Tom Martino story?
uh, it's fucking powerful. But
Moving.
yeah, it is. It fucking, you know, I would have been like just fucking bawling had that commercial not come on. So don't watch this movie. Anybody that listens to this or whatever, don't watch this on Tubi or any platform that has commercials. I looked it up afterwards. You can watch it on Apple for 99 cents, you know. Uh it fucked that whole emotion up, you know, and it's really good. Like I said, these two actors are really powerful, and it shows you like the ghosts when they're revealed. They're revealed like, hey, they're trapped there, you know.
Damn, they got peckers.
Yeah, they're not trying to scare anybody. They're just fucking in this cycle, kind of like when we're alive. We're in this cycle.
Fucking
And
exit 8.
so when you die, it's the same fucking shit.
Well, at least we have that to look forward to.
So yeah, this is a very difficult movie. But fuck, would I recommend it? It is just, yeah, something else, man. And yeah, take a note, wannabe actors. This old fucking man, that park. Um, so the thing is, you know, I looked side A. Well, what the fuck's side B? You know, because I figured they did it like a record or a cassette, as you youngsters would, you know about.
Laser disc.
Yeah, laser disc. So side B, I didn't even write what it was. It's like the memory of an elephant or something is what that one's called, because they do make a thing, a note at the beginning of the movie, and this guy keeps hearing like a ringing sound, and it says like elephants have a thing where they know when they're gonna die, and they can have a place where the elephants go to die, and they can, you know, take other people there to die. You know, other fucking elephants. They're not people.
I understand, Joe.
And that's why
You're
they have,
very emotional right now.
you know, where it's just all bones and shit of elephants. So, okay, well, let me see what this is all about. So what this is about, Tom, is they took everything that was on the cutting room floor, all the test footage that they did, and just spliced it all together to make, you know, like a real, like, hey, let's cut to this, and let's have the characters, you know, talking like some kind of poetic bullshit, like, oh, I am like a butterfly in the night.
Damn, Lotus.
Equilibrium. Yet I've no balance, and I spin, and it, you know, and it's just like scenes that we've kind of seen before, but you could tell that it's like, yeah, it's bullshit. It's only 50 something minutes, but I got through 15. That was enough. It's like, it's not going to add anything to side A. You know, it is definitely a B side. So don't watch, you know.
Is this a sounds like it would be a Severin release?
I don't know that this is out anywhere without, you know, aside from streaming and shit, you know.
Someone has to own the rights if it's streaming.
But I mean, that first one, that's Nocturna side A, fucking amazing. I was, yeah. I don't know if I want to feel like that, you know. But this movie was, it hit me.
Find out the movie that turned Joe into a bitch.
It did. Almost. Thank you, Cracker Barrel.
And just to bring the mood up again, what were piglets called in Spanish?
Puerquitos.
Oh, fuck. How to get all the way over here. Ugh. I just saw the first movie written down. I got one more, Joe. The fourth one.
Yeah.
American Reunion. So this one came out a few years after the third one. So the pie fucker and the band camp girl, they have a kid now. they're coming back for their 13th year high school reunion, and they're staying at the dad's house, old Eugene Levy. Life has changed for him. Piefucker's mom, his wife has died. So now he's kind of alone at home, trying to navigate life. And Piefucker's bringing the shit in the house. He sees the girl next door who he used to babysit now. We're supposed to be like, ooh, look at that, hot, but she's 17, about to have her 18th birthday, so that's fucking weird. And the movie, not the whole movie, but a lot of movies like, oh, I want to fuck her, but I can't because I'm married. So that's fucking weird. And it's just their high school reunion. They go to it. It's like, oh, look, they're back for their cameo. And they're back for their cameo. And now Stifler fucks the guy's mom who fucked his mom. And now fucking Eugene Levy's fucking Stifler's mom. And the guy who wasn't in the last movie is back in this movie as a main character. He said, oh man, sorry I missed your wedding, but I'm not going to miss the reunion. I guess that just took care of that. And
Nice, yeah.
yeah. You can tell it's a nostalgia grab. Like if you fucking watch these movies when they came out, maybe it would do something for you. Didn't hit me on any kind of nostalgia level. It was all right, kind of funny. Didn't have the heart or the jokes as the last one. Because, like I said, it's mainly a nostalgia thing, but it was all right. I don't know how it's going to be from here, Joe, because we move on to the other American Pie movies. But as far as this quadrilogy, it's like, yeah, it was all right. And I can see why people have an affinity for these movies and these characters. The first one, a classic. It's a comedy classic. And sequels are okay, but I understand why that first one was so big and it spawned all this shit going forward. But we'll see, Joe. There's 5 more. So they made more movies not involving these characters and involving these characters. So we will see, Joe. We will see. Can't wait. But yeah, even if it was just this 4, I think I got this set for like $9-12 or something. Oh, yeah, it was worth it for those 4. So
Yeah.
I don't see myself selling it, even if all the other ones are like complete fucking dog shit. I'll be like, those first few were okay.
Hey, Tom,
What's up, Dow?
you're out of movies, right?
I am.
Let me tell you about some shit that happened in Web of Spider-Man. Because, you know, old Betty Brant was involved in that cult. Black Thompson and some priests, they kidnapped, trying to deprogram her, and well, eventually they do, and then there's a crazy dude in the cult that sets fire to the whole place, and well, shit. Remember, I mean, this doesn't have to do with the story. I mean, it does have to do with the story, but not the main plot of the story. Is that Mary Jane took some sexy lingerie pictures, and well, shit. Who comes to visit old Mary Jane? It's Aunt May comes to visit, and Aunt May sees the envelope there and sees those sexy lingerie pictures of Mary Jane. And she's, oh, my stars and garters. You know, what is this? And she's like,
Starts licking them.
Mary Jane, oh, sorry, you know, I did this. And, you know, I don't know. And, Mary, you know, Aunt May's, well, you know, whatever you youngins want to do. And
I suck your nephew's prick. Deal with it.
Mary Jane decides, you know what, this isn't the course for me, and sets that shit on fire, you know, and that's the end of that. And then, Tom, we're on to Amazing Spider-Man's number, what is this,
306? Yep.
306. And hey, this issue happens to fall on, was it the 50th anniversary of Superman's? I don't know, but that explains the cover. You know, it's a, you know,
Homage.
an homage.
A love letter.
And Spider-Man's doing the whole pose. It's not Action Comics number one. Is it? I don't remember what fucking cover that is. Action Comics number one? Yeah. So, yeah, we got that. Inside, we got some more Felix the Cat, you know, here and there. And old Humbug, who was, I think, from Web of Spider-Man. So, you're probably not familiar with him. But he's a guy that just loves insects, Tom.
And outsex.
Yeah, and you know, emulate insects here and there and whatever, but whatever. There's that. But Mary Jane's got a fucking guy that's after her. Old Cesare, you know. He wants
Milan?
he wants a piece of that ass.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. And yeah, that was the whole thing with Humbug, but it didn't fucking matter. It's not a good issue.
But he had those little things.
Yeah, and it's setting shit up for next issue because the Chameleon is back in town. Spider-Man's first villain.
Yeah, I remember him from issue 1.
Yeah, he's back. Who gets it? Not good. The art's good. McFarlane's back inking his own shit. I don't have a graphic novel to show you. I had to read this one online. Hey, thank you, people who do that, you know.
Yep, you're back to his rubber-faced, fucking melty kind of characters, but I like the art.
Yeah. It's all right. It's definitely better when he does his own inks. So he's
I agree.
growing and learning, so pretty soon he's going to take over the comic book world, Tom. I'm going to take over the comic book world. And then I'll probably start making action figures. Premium action figures that you can buy in Walmart for $40.
That's your Todd McFarlane. Sounds pretty close to your Stanley.
Oh, no, Tom. I can't like this. All right.
Joe. You know.
Hold on. Let me get a beer.
Yeah, I'm going to drink some of this one that I went and got myself.
Okay.
I like Rob. I like what he does with Wild Eye. He gives all these movies you would never see a chance to be seen. But there's just some where you're just like, well, that's where the bias comes from.
Yeah, there are that even as a distributor, you should probably recognize.
So we used when we were back on the Horrorphilia podcast network, Jason used to get all kinds of screeners and he would distribute them amongst the podcasts on the network, and we were the anthology guys. We would always get the anthologies. I've seen a lot, more than I would have, and we've both come to the conclusion that for the most part, horror anthologies suck a fucking dick.
So part of the reason that I would like to, like, hey, yeah, sure, send us your anthology is because, all right, I saw this first segment. It was a piece of shit. Let me go do something for a while, Then I'll come back and watch the next one. And I'll take a break again, watch the next, because it's not like a whole fucking movie that I feel like, well, shit, I walked away from it so many times. I really didn't give it a chance, but with an anthology, it's okay, right? Right? Yeah, maybe.
Joe, cheese balls is more relevant now than when it was made.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. This might be one of the worst ones, Joe.
Definitely amongst the worst. And we're talking, folks, about Future Fear.
So I didn't know this was an anthology going in. Nothing about this movie would make you think it was an anthology.
Because I know who we're dealing with here, it's like, and yeah, I respect what, our buddy Rob does, but their cover art is always very deceptive. So don't expect, this Fallout type shit here. Don't expect this spider thing here.
No,
Get that.
Spider was in there.
You're going to get that, but not quite the same as it looks like here.
So this starts out, it's post-apocalyptic.
Is it?
I guess. I mean, there's a tank girl romping around the desert.
I thought she was Jubilee, but okay.
She finds a cave and then she goes into it, and these people had access to 3 or 4 plastic pallets that Coca-Cola products would get delivered on. So they use these as like walls to a cave with some kind of bullshit you'd find at the dumpster of an army surplus store draped over it, with garbage bags lining the background so it looked all dark. And they have these 3 or 4 pallets set up, and she's walking by, and then it cuts really quick at a different angle with the pallets refuculated so it looks like she's crawling. What's this box of movies I found? How about I watch them?
I mean, it doesn't show that it's a laptop because all that camouflage stuff is covering everything but the screen, but it's a laptop.
Yeah, I just figure she found a box of VHS tapes or something.
So she contacts her, I don't know, the guy that sent her out there. And it's like, hey, I found it. I may have found it. This may be the solution. Solution to what? We don't know. We're never told. If we are told, it's a line of dialogue that I fucking missed, and that would be your only solution. It's oh yeah, well, let me know what you find. So, click. First fucking film plays. But now, yeah, okay, we're in a collection of films that were submitted, or this guy saw at a film festival, and it's like, hey, well, you want to be part of my movie thing? You want. Yeah, fucking nobody else is watching it.
My visual project. Joe, I'm sure you can talk about the movies and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that, but unless the first one is the spider one,
That's the second one. So
okay.
There's just people walking through the desert, and it's like, hey, there might be aliens or alien invaders here. Let's shoot them. Oh no, they're shooting at us.
And that kind of blends in with the wraparound to where I didn't think it was.
I thought it was part of the wraparound.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, wait a minute. She's watching short films because she tells the guy, I don't under whatever. And like, she could go, okay, here's another one. And this one, it's like this dude goes, like, rents a hooker and is negotiating with the hooker. And then a spider comes up because there's spiders all in the hotel room. And the giant spider pops up and eats.
Which doesn't look giant at first. Like, this is the future, so everybody has fucking Quiblet credits and shit. So he pulls up his view screen, fucking negotiates with a madam. She says, hey, all right, come on down to this very fucking 2020 looking motel, even though we're sometime in the future and shit. Nah, just come down and get your dick sucked. And then all this ladies like, oh, I don't care how much money you have, just come down and suck me or whatever. And then all these spiders start coming out. And then there's ones, we're gay. And then there's one spider that's supposed to look like it's big because in the next shot, it I don't know. I was trying to help the movie out, I guess, Joe, but there's really no fucking point.
You don't give a fuck when a giant spider is killing a dude. Your movie has failed big time.
It's a very poorly made CGI spider with,
we're not even at 30-minute mark yet here.
and it's very confusing angles too. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit, but this is a pretty confusing bullshit movie. And just like a Halloween anthology we watched, I want to say last Halloween, this lady's like writing stories and like, no, this is bullshit. I'm going to throw it the fuck away, but those are the stories that we're watching. This one, the bitch watching this, she's like, this is confusing and doesn't make any sense. What am I watching?
Like, she's us.
Yeah. So, well, fuck you. And skipping ahead even more, you go to the special thanks and there's only one name listed. And you're just like, oh, well, that just explains everything right
when
there.
It says, okay, all right. Yeah, this explains quite a bit. I don't remember the story after. Oh, there was like some guy that's getting chased through the woods.
Wasn't there one with the Jetsons car before that?
That was the spider one.
Is it? God damn, this sucks.
After this guy's getting chased through the woods, and they're like, "Oh, he can't go through there." And then there's some like hillbilly kids. Hey, you can't be here. You can't be here. He gets to a place where a lady's like lobotomizing people
in her barn. No, she's like cutting the heads off me. No, they're.
I don't remember, but it's just like, oh, those are her kids. You can't be here, and that's the twist on that. What was after that?
The engine one.
Well, maybe the one with all the yoga.
There was a yoga one.
Goes in the thing, and there's just like there's a whole bunch of yoga going on a screen in the background. That one goes on fucking forever. What happened at the end of it? I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
given up. It's just like, why? God, fuck. Yeah, it's not good. If that's the future, yes, I am very fearful because holy shit, this does not say a lot about the future of filmmaking.
Yeah, everybody who's a fuck your AI movie putting well, then watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then watch this.
Bring that fucking AI on right now because I know it can do better than this.
Yeah. I don't remember a lot because this was the first movie I watched of the week because I just kind of wanted to get it done. And the one where it's like the fucking the Indian movie, I don't even fucking know, dude.
No, that was nothing. It was just like, what's this going?
Just weird overlays. It's hard, you know. There's some that stick with you that, you know, you could probably name 3 movies that you could say, "Oh, this is the worst movie I've ever seen." This is gonna be one of them
No,
for me.
this is not even a movie. So that's the thing. It's not, it doesn't even qualify to be in contention as worse because it's not a fucking movie. It's just
It is,
it's shit thrown together, Tom.
but I mean, it's an anthology and, you know, it's a feature length. So it is. But this is up there with Sick Serial Insane Clown Killer, the Oogie Loves movie, and Future Fear. Uh yeah. If if I
You know,
knew
at the Houston Horror Film Festival, you can get one at my table. I'm sure you can get one at Tom's table. Or if you buy enough shit, maybe I'll just give it to you. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
no, I think this one is just gonna be put out to pasture. I like I appreciate it. I Wild Eye gives me work. They release my movies. I like Rob. He's a buddy. I don't want to say, what the fuck? This is shit. Like, I feel kind of bad. He gave us all these fucking movies, but
Yeah.
this is
All like I don't feel bad because he's got to know. Like he has to. Nobody.
different people like different things, you know. It wasn't for us doesn't mean it wasn't for you. I don't find this to be it's so bad, it's good. You know, I don't find this to be ha ha ha. This is hilarious. Look at it and laugh. But I'm sure there are some people who get a kick out of just watching like painfully bad movies. This would be one for you. That's who I could recommend this to. But this was very not good.
Mm.
Uh yeah, probably not another one isn't coming to mind besides the fucking maybe it was called Halloween Candy. I can't remember. But
Black
this
skin or something. Maybe I don't know.
yeah, this might be the worst horror anthology out there or that I've seen. Yeah, would recommend. Well, Joe, our wild summer is about to come to a close. We got one more and then death.
Maybe we'll see.
But yeah, I don't want to seem like a fuckhead because I'm appreciative for the support and all the movies you gave us, but this wasn't it. Not in the least.
Well, no, that's the thing. Is like I mean, I can give you, about 5 people that just spring to mind that if you want to give stuff to that you want a good review, an AI review, probably good review. But no, we calls them as we sees them, but we got our own particular tastes. I like some garbage. Tom likes some garbage. And it's just this particular one, And I'm not saying anything from like the other ones. You can go back and look at those reviews, and we had some positive things to say from even the ones we didn't like, but this one, no. That's like I can't find anything that I can recommend to anybody on this one.
And like I said, he that shall not be named shows up as the only special thanks. So
Yeah. And nobody watches this shit anyway, so don't worry about it.
I mean that's true. So hey man, we suck more than this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that fucking sucks, and I should probably just kill myself right now live.
I mean, I won't do it live, but that's like something I'm. Anyway.
Well, next week we'll wrap it up with a Polonia Brother movie. Oh, this is something. I forget what table it was from. I want to say it was either the Severin table. Yes, because they had ladies working the Vinegar Syndrome table this year. So I want to say someone from the Severin.
Because, yeah, they were only doing cards over there.
Oh, really?
At Vinegar Syndrome, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no cash. And I say, all right, well, then give me a receipt, please.
Yeah.
And they did.
Okay. Yeah, they like linked it to my account, and I got the points and all that. It was weird.
I got points, so that was cool, and they included the sale.
Yeah,
like they were having a sale, so they knocked off that percentage. So that was real cool. But no, I guess because they're doing shit as a business, they have to keep account of everything. Sure. So I told
those slags can't be trusted, apparently.
So, but it was real strange at a convention for that. It's like, no, we can only. But they did the same thing at Horror Realm. Now that I think about it, but I don't.
But anyways, some fruit from another boutique Blu-ray place came up and said, "Oh man, I told her we have to get this one because it's crazy, man. You just have. We'll see, Joe. Sorius or Sorions?
Sorions, yeah.
Sorion. All right. So
Mummy is what it's called.
this was this was made by both the Polonia brothers.
What? Shit.
How dare you?
I would have loved to have done a spit take for real on.
But you got to use that phone.
Yeah, and there's the rest of the computer around it. Shit around here.
So yeah, we'll see. After that, I mean, I still got a couple Wild Eye movies to watch. I'm sure you do too, but they're not ones that we both have. So
right.
Not only that, Joe, but watching these, there's trailers. So there was a couple I added to my 2P list, so it might even go on. Like I'm saying, there's some that like look like that could. Hey, maybe I'm willing to give shit a fucking chance, but
well, so after this, I may, because I have that Excalibur thing that I bought. You want to watch that, so we may do 3 weeks of the Knights of the Round Table, Tom.
I want to watch more Wild Eye movies instead.
I know you do.
Oh no, can one of them please be The Black Knight starring Martin Lawrence?
Maybe. I might have to expand it to 6 weeks.
Oh my goblin. Can one of them please be Spawn? Because Cagliostro was in it.
Oh.
Medieval Spawn.
We'll see.
Damn, can it be the fucking Three Musketeers movie from the 90s so we can hear all for one and all for love?
I thought that was Robin Hood.
Yeah, one of those Mo-ass movies.
Yeah.
Oh, either way, this is it was an all right one, but no one watched it. No one will watch it, so
We
it
talked
is.
about movies is what we did. We had some technical difficulties, but we powered through.
Mm.
Those of you people that don't like AI, we don't use that shit, in our
Except in the intro and outro.
well, our Asian.
But to be fair, we were through with it before they knew what to do with it. So
Mhm.
yeah, oh Jorge, I appreciate you fucking checking in. That was nice of you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, my night is going well for right now.
For right now. Oh fuck. Yep, that was it. That was that. DWN Productions contractually obligated to let you know masks, bus props, custom work. If you want something made, hit me up. Preferably something cool, but I don't know what work I'll have when, so I might say, "Oh yeah, I told you 3 months ago that that was the worst idea I ever heard," and never hit me up again, but now I need the money. So I'm hitting you up.
Fastcustom.com. Plenty of stuff for you to order on the website. And if you want custom work, hey, hit me up. No rush jobs for the next 3 weeks because I'm loaded up with rush jobs for the next 3 weeks. But hey, after that, I know your rush will be over. Hit me up anyway. We'll see. We'll see what we can do.
And I wish saying, hey, come on down if you're watching live this weekend to the Houston Horror Film Fest. Both Joe and I will be there. But
It's going to be a good time. And maybe, just maybe, depending on how tomorrow goes, you may see a new BOYGOB shirt.
I mean, Joe, why? I mean, I appreciate it. I'll wear it. I think, but why? No one gives a flying fuck.
Well, I learned my lesson. I'm going to make XLs, 2X, and 3X. Probably just a total of 12 of them. Being exclusive. Crazy random colors.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of sad and pathetic that we've been doing this shit for 11, 12 years. I always say and I always correct myself that no one gives a fuck. We got a handful of people that do.
We do.
And that's nice. If you guys showed up every week, the suicidal tendencies would be quelled a little bit, but
We will have our Texas fans and some from out of state that will show up this weekend, and it'll be good to see you guys. Thank you. You are very, very much appreciated.
yeah, I mean, it is for sure. It's just god damn, do we suck. Fuck. BOYGOB, fuck, where is it?
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.